and the dudes out there. Don't think that y'all are excluded because y'all are dudes. No. What is up, my hitters? I'm gonna call y'all that because I feel like I'm in the army, so you know, hitters, army, hitters, soldier, hitters, yeah. What is up, my it's your girl Chrissy B from the block, back with another video. Today I'm kicking it really natural. I see my little locks. Yes, they are in reg. I could put them in a bun. I'm gonna do it right now because that's doing the most. But yes, they are. Yeah. Before I get started, I'm gonna answer some questions that I've been asked. So first question. I'm in my closet right now. But that leads me to my first question. First question, why don't you make videos in your uniform? Great question. Well, I don't make videos in my uniform because when you put on this uniform, it's portraying a certain image. And, you know, I portray that image in the uniform, but I don't want to be disrespectful in any type of way. And you could say the slightest thing and people take it the wrong way. And I want to draw my own opinions about certain things. So that's why I don't make videos in the uniform. Now, disclaimer. There will be videos that I make in the uniform, but I'm not gonna, you know, surround the whole channel. It's that and the fact that, you know, I don't want my whole channel to be about army things. I want it to be about the army, about my life, you know, things you guys would like to see, just from me in general. Anyway, today's video is going to be about getting your period at Army basic training. Before you come to basic training, one thing I would advise, I would advise you to bring pads or whatever you may use for whatever. This was my bag. This is my bag. It wasn't that big, you know. This is the bag that I took to basic training, reception, whatever. And honestly, from my point of view, I didn't use any of the pads that I took to basic training because I didn't need to. And I left them in my personal bag. And you don't have any access to your personal bag in basic training. Keep that in mind. But to save, I would recommend that you bring your own pads, your own hair bands, your own, you know, your own personal hygiene stuff, because the PX is not cheap. Just keeping it band with y'all. It's like a little Walmart, like a little Target. It's not cheap. But on the other side, if you don't bring any of that with you, when you first get to reception, you have the chance to go to this store called the PX, like I just explained, and you'll be able to buy your pads, your tampons, your wipes, whatever you use to keep yourself clean down under. So when I first got to basic training, our drill sergeants were big on the "you not gonna stink." So they were like, look, y'all might be soldiers, y'all might be training to be soldiers, but you're a female, so you still have to, you know, remain ladylike at all times. We're not gonna let y'all walk around here smelling horrible and have nobody coming back to us like your girls stink. Okay, so what they told us to do was put pads into our camelback. This is a camelback. I still got my name tag on it. This is a camelback. It's your water source, but in the back of it, sorry, my stuff is put in weird, is this little like pouch, and you can put stuff in here. I think, see, I have panty liner in here, and you can put stuff in here and nobody would really know. You're not supposed to. I mean, people, they tell you to put your blue book in there and stuff like that, but you're not supposed to really use it for anything. But I know it varies with whatever drill sergeant or whatever basic training that you go to. But yeah, just keep that in mind, that there is a little pouch right there that you can stuff your stuff. So if you have irregular periods, you need to always stay prepared. Like that, the water source is going to come in handy. It's going to come in handy because you're irregular. So just make sure that you're, you know, using it. I know panty liners for the irregular ones. Panty liners are definitely a good thing to use because you never know when it's going to come on. Pads, tampons, you know, the regular stuff. For the girls with the horrible cramps, well, I know for me, they gave all the girls the option to take iron pills when you first get to basic or reception. And for me, I took them only because I'm anemic, and why not? Because I didn't want to mess around and fracture or break anything because my bones aren't, you know, holding up or whatever. So I went ahead and started taking them, and what I realized as I was taking them was that my cramps and my flow wasn't as heavy as it was. That, along with all the physical activity you do, it's gonna help you. I mean, that helped me. For some, it might not help some people, but it really helped me. Being physical, taking those iron pills, it really, when my period showed up at basic training, it felt like it wasn't even there. But that was just me. I also know that some girls, they were on birth control who hadn't had a period for a while, but when they took those iron pills, it brought their period, and they were not too happy about that. So it's all about if it's right for you, you know. If you don't have, I wouldn't recommend it if you are on birth control, but if you feel like, oh, my periods are the same, it might do something different for you, and I'm not a doctor, so I don't know. But you know, just keep that in mind. You have to do your own laundry at basic training, just in case you bleed through. Don't worry about anybody seeing it. I don't know, maybe that was somebody's worry, but you do your own shit. You do your own thing. You do your own laundry and stuff, so don't worry about that. Keeping it clean down in that area in the field. Going to the field is a different story. So everything kind of reverses itself when you go to the field. And when you're at the barrack, you have personal hygiene time to, you know, just at night to clean yourself. When you get to the field, you don't have any of that. You have a porta potty and some wipes and your personal hygiene, whatever you take in your personal hygiene bag. Pack wisely. What you should always have in your personal hygiene bag, no matter what, of course, your toothpaste and all that stuff, but wipes, your pad or tampon or panty liner, whatever, you should always have that, because like I said, you never know. Also, this is a very stressful environment, so where your period wasn't irregular before, it might just be irregular because you never know. And you're staying in an environment with a whole group of females for 9 weeks, 10 weeks. So it's like y'all periods might just, and y'all all in sync, you know. But when you go to the field, they give you time to go to the bathroom. You may not want to use the porta potty, but you also don't want to be that person that is getting an infection. You get where I'm going? That's getting an infection down there because you didn't take care of yourself and going to sick call, because you okay, we here. In the field is where it matters the most, because this is the time where you sleep in the ground. This is the time where you aren't accessible to a shower. You aren't having access to the things that you regularly clean with, to water, to, well, you have water, but it's not like a shower. It's not like shower water. This is your best friend. This is the only water source that you are going to have at the field. This is your baby, okay? The precious Camelback baby, because that's the only water that you're going to get in the field. But you guys will learn that when you get there. So you're going to have to pay attention. If you feel like something is off down there, don't hesitate to go to sick call. Let your female drill sergeant know, because they understand the most. They might yell at you, but they understand when it comes to female problems. They're gonna be like, okay, go to sick call. Like, what you waiting on? No, you don't want to miss any training, but at the same time, that it's your pearl. So it's like, if you need to go, you need to go, sis. In the barracks, hygiene in the barracks. Don't be that person. Don't be the person that gets back to the barrack and not take showers. You need a shower. It don't matter if you was sitting out because of your profile. It don't matter. You need a shower. You was out in the sun with everybody that day. So get in the shower, sis. There are so many girls in there, and females aren't nice. They tell on you for the slightest thing. I mean, when I tell y'all I stayed invisible, I did what I had to do, and you know, shower, bed, total line, whatever. But some people pay so much attention to you, and training is just crazy. And they use any excuse, especially if they don't like you, to put you at the lowest of the totem pole. So always make sure that you're doing personal hygiene, making sure that you aren't smelly, you know, all those things. Not just for them, but for yourself, because, you know, health-wise. If things start getting unhandy down there, then you never know what could happen, you know? So if you aren't one of those people that are big on personal hygiene now, which is not okay, especially if you're 17, 18, you need to get on the ball, sis. You need to get on it. And the dudes out there, don't think that y'all are excluded because y'all are dudes. No, y'all need to do y'all personal hygiene too, because we don't want to smell you. And that was a problem for a lot of guys in my basic training. You can smell them. Like, yes, I understand you doing physical activity, but 9 times out of 10, after that, they're going to give you a chance to go take a shower. So do it. Don't not do it. If the opportunity is given, take it. Don't be weird, okay? Before I go, I want to show y'all some little pictures. This is my basic training photo box. Oh, I don't know. So this was my platoon pic, and honestly, I don't know where I am. Oh, I'm right here. Boy, look at that. If we're being honest here, buying the whole package is kind of, you know, with the DVD, let me just talk to y'all about that real quick. Buying the package. I wasn't in that damn video not once. I wasn't in the video not one time. Probably one time, and it was just my head. But I was not in the video. So I bought it for no reason. And you know, I hesitated because I watched, I think his name is Matt Warren on here. Caucasian dude who makes army videos. I watched him before I left, and you know, he was like, or it was either him, I don't know, but somebody was like, it's unnecessary to buy the whole package. And you know what? I sat there when we were about to do it, and I was like, but he said it was unnecessary. But the video just looked so cool, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna get it. And that was $40 I could have saved, sis. But we're not gonna talk about it now because what's done is done. Anyway, so I got this, and I got, you know, some people say like you don't see these people ever again, so why would you buy the picture? But you know, I really do miss my platoon. I really love them like siblings or something. And then I got this. Look at me. I was, y'all, in the beginning of basic training, I was a thickie. I was thick. But now I'm sticky. But yes, that concludes my video about getting your period at basic training. If you all have any questions, you already know, go to the comment section, or you can hit me up on Instagram at IamChrissyB. That is IamChrissyB. And my DMs are always open, or you can press the email and email me something that you would want to say to me, or any suggestions for the next video, or any questions, comments, you know, questions, comments, concerns. I'm open and available to all of that. Press that thumbs up button, turn on your post notifications, and subscribe. All right, my hitters, I love y'all. And to those who are awaiting your ship date, don't give up. Don't give up. Always remember what you're there for. Always remember your why. I'm here for what? Always remember that. And you know, it's gonna be hard. There's gonna be days that you want to quit. There's gonna be days that you want to cry. But always remember to cry at night when no one can hear you, because no one really cares.